Okay, so I'm looking at my tube manual under 6AT8 triode pentode converter. That's exactly what it's doing in this radio. It can use it's very high frequency. It's a high frequency tube. So the interesting thing is the pinout seems to be different from what's shown on the schematic. So for instance, pin 2, holy smokes, that's hard to look at. No, it's right, pin 2 is the plate, pin 1 is the grid. Yeah, that's correct. I thought I was wrong, but I was reading this diagram wrong a little bit. So what's that tell me? The two signal grids are 9 and 2. Pin 9 and pin 2. Pin 9, when I look at that tube, the pin I think is pin 9 is tied directly to ground. 1 and 9. And there's no way that's... What is going on? What is going on here? Now you know what? Hey, this is kind of strange. What's going on here? This tube diagram? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tubes. Hey, they missed some tubes on here. What kind of a crazy situation is that? 1, 2, well it says right on it, V9. V9. Oh yeah, V8. Forgot that one. The magic eye. So 9 tubes, including the magic eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, including the magic eye. What are they doing? That's not terribly reassuring here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 there. I don't know, but they're not bothering showing a couple of tubes up in here. I guess they have their reasons. Still, this is the 6AT8. It is the tube we think it is. And wow, I'm just totally stumped here. Well, let's try feeding the signal right into the plate of V2, which is pin 6. You know, I got this thing on... no, I don't. I got it on full power. Full power. Full power. So, pin number 6. Volume's down. Six. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not much to clip onto there. Let's just contact it and see what happens. .7. Very strong 10.7 signal. I'm just not able to inject any IF into this radio anywhere. Come on. That's not even a 2-pin, that one. What the heck? I'm sure I read somewhere that the IF was 10.7. It says right there, intermediate frequency, 10.7. So it's right on the panel. No, that's my furnace turning on. It's still cold here today. It's supposed to go up to 12 degrees. But I live very close to Lake Ontario, so it's not going to get to 12 degrees where I am. It's going to stay cold. Maybe, I think it's supposed to get to 17 today, actually. So I might get above 10 at my house today. I'm looking forward to that. What a dumb situation here. Am I doing something really dumb? And that's why this isn't working. Let's put the ground on my signal generator and we'll go through those again. Just trying every terminal on the 6AT8. My gosh, you know, everything is saying it's tuned to 11.3. Okay. Pin 1 is ground. Pin 2. Pin 2 is the plate. So this is the same as pin 7. This is the injection point. That and that should be the same thing. Don't sound the same. Well, okay, I don't think there's any question now. The IF is tuned to 11.3 instead of 10.7. You know, it's possible somebody tuned this based on the reception of a radio station, and that's what they ended up with. To some degree, as long as you line up the IF to the same frequency, your radio is going to work. The problem is the dial is going to be way off. So how is the dial on this? get to pick up my let's, excuse me for all the mumbling here. And that's tuning in at 97.5 instead of 100. And where is it? I have to check on another radio here. .4. How do you like that? That's exactly where it is. 97.4, right on the money. Whew. Boy. I weakened the signal there. Tuning roughly the same place. So, wow, now what am I going to do here? Because the set has been aligned to this frequency. The dial appears to be accurate. Well, let's see. I can use the existing frequency, it's probably the best idea, and just align it to the incorrect IF frequency and leave it at that. If I had the full instructions, I could go further and correct all this. But I don't have the full instructions. So Okay, so I have the signal meter connected now. It's measuring the output from my stereo amplifier, which is connected to the FM tuner here. It's on this meter here. That would be this meter here. And this guy's doing nothing. This one's just showing us the line voltage. So this is the one to watch now. I'll turn the volume down. There it goes. Now I can turn off the speakers so we don't have to listen to that. Turn this up a little higher. Now I will tune the signal generator to maximize this signal. Makes the IF frequency 11.358. So I will now continue with the tuning of the IF. We can watch that meter and see what it shows here. Let me just get my hand in place. Okay. A little hard to... Let me do a little camera adjustment here. Okay, that should be a little easier for me to get my arm around here now. Here we go. Oh, shoot. No change. So what the heck am I turning? I'm always very worried about doing these kinds of things here. What did I do with the bottom plate? Set the bottom plate somewhere. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Look at how this works here. Okay, so when you look at this part of this plate, this is a top view. The rest of it has to be a bottom view, all these holes, because it's bolted to the bottom, and it is the bottom. I mean, this is the bottom. So this is the bottom view. So I got this all turned around because I looked at this and got used to the top view. So when we look at this properly, we find out it's right there, which makes perfect sense. Things were not adding up before, now they're kind of adding up. That means I twiddled another control, an unidentified control on that panel. Oh, son of a gun. It's the last thing I want to do. The last thing I want to do. But it's the first thing I did. So let's do the proper IF now. Okay, let me get a little... there we go. There we go. I find it a little reassuring if there's a bit of sound. So, watching the meter. Okay, watch the meter now. Right on, it's peaked right on. Try the other one, the other slug. Watching the meter. That's right on. I suspect they're all right on. We'll run through them quickly though because it's pretty easy now. So the second IF is here. There we are. Watching the meter. Right on peak. the other slug. Right on. You know, these are all going to be right on. Here's the next one. They're all dead on. Okay, let's stop that. Next thing to think about, get that tone out of our ears, is why are we not getting good stereo? And that would have to do with the discriminator adjustments. And again, I've got no instructions here. Discriminator is T5. This is T5 here. If I was a little more experienced, I could probably wing this myself by just understanding things and looking at the circuit diagram, but I'm not that experienced. I'm quite worried about buggering up the FM here, but let's tune it to my No, just making sure I wasn't making a mistake there. So now if we want to tune in my signal here, just a second. Okay, we're down at 88 megahertz are at one end of the band. Let's just tune through and see what we got here. Timbre. Not too bad.
Sunday morning ever. Sky blue, sunshine. Going to make our way to 12 degrees today. 7 downtown. Billy Joel, and you may be right.
Not bad.
And if you miss it, you miss it. There's only one Baby Bluer radio.
Okay. That's it. So it had a bad antenna connector. Not antenna connector, but a bad solder joint to a coil right off the antenna. So we did manage to fix something. The rest of it seems good enough. I can't seem to improve it in any way. So that's it. I think we're done on this one. Thanks for watching.